Welcome back to Hanging with Denim Girl. I am back again with another video. And those of you that's new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video as well. And guys, ring that bell so you can be notified when I put up another video. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, come cook with me. Today I will be making some cabbage with peppers, sausage, meatloaf, rice, and cornbread. Right here I'm cutting up the green peppers to go into my meatloaf. So I'm just cutting them up in small pieces. Right here, I'm just cutting up a red pepper, and I will be putting this inside my cabbage. You may not can see to the side, I am just taking the outer layer of the onion off, and I'm getting ready to cut that up as well. Y'all, I had to go wash my hands and wipe my eyes because you guys know when cutting up onions, oh, your eyes will run water. So there's where I'm at, trying to get myself together. The onions burning my eyes. Y'all, I'm going to clean my eyes again. Boy, them onions is doing a number on me. Now I'm getting ready to make this meatloaf. Getting me some eggs out of the refrigerator. And I'll put these gloves on and go ahead and start preparing. Now, I don't know how you guys make y'all meatloaf, but this is how I make mine. I usually add breadcrumbs, but apparently I didn't have any breadcrumbs, so I just went on with what I have. As you see, I got my gloves on, and I start the seasoning. I put some Tony's in there, and y'all, the Tony's will make you sneeze now, but it make your food smell good as well and taste good. So you see me with some Lawry's seasoning salt, and I also put some onion powder as well as garlic powder in there as well. And I'm getting them seasonings in there, along with some black pepper. Yep, I'm getting it together. And then I also bought some meatloaf seasoning, and I put the whole pack of that in there. And I also do some ketchup. I add some ketchup in there. I'll just put enough in there. Just keep going until I decide to stop. And then I crack my eggs. I think I used 3 eggs. No, I used only 2 eggs. And now I'm adding the vegetables. And I just mash it together. as you can see, I'm just mashing through the meat, trying to make sure that it's seasoned all the way through, and it looks good to me. And once I finish that, then I'll go ahead and transition it into another pan and put a shape to it and pop it in the oven. Now I'm cutting up the cabbage, trying to get that cut up and ready to cook. can see, I finally finished cutting up the cabbage. And I'm going to rinse it off again because I rinsed it off before I cut it up, but it was whole. Now, since I got all the pieces cut up, I'm going to wash it again, probably 2 or 3 more times. And after I finish with that, then I'll move on to the next step. I decided to add some adoy sausage, if I'm pronouncing it right. Now, when y'all add the sausage, if y'all ever want to put it in cabbage or eat it with something else, you don't have to add that much because this particular sausage is already seasoned. It's seasoned and it has a little spice to it. So that's what I'm saying. If you gonna add this to your dish, if you don't like spice, don't add a whole lot and don't add no other spice to it because it will be extremely hot. Right here I'm frying some bacon slices. I will be putting this inside my cabbage. Now I'm preparing the cornbread. I use 2 boxes of Jiffy Mix and per box 1 egg. So I ended up putting a total of 2 eggs in this cornbread. And I also add a little bit of my special recipe to make it taste even better. I'm not going to share that. But I did 2 eggs. I did butter and I also did milk. Y'all, I added some ketchup on top of the meatloaf. And this is the finished product. You got your cabbage on white rice and meatloaf. Cornbread is on the side cooling down. So I will add the cornbread once it's finished cooling. This is my husband's plate. So I'm going to put the cornbread on the side and take him his food. And once again, thank you guys for watching Hanging with Denim Girl. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video as well, and ring that bell so you can be notified when I put up another video. As always, love you guys. Have a blessed and prosperous day, and I will see you on the next one.